Hey guys, welcome back to another walkthrough of Persona 3 Reload. Persona! Hope you enjoyed that last video. We managed to beat the Hieropot and the Lovers boss of the Full Moon operation. We've made some good progress on some social links. We got the Chariot done, and we almost have the old couple done, so we might try to finish them up and pick up some more progress here of social links in our stats. If you've been enjoying these videos, hit that like button, and if you are new to this channel and want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe and notification button. This will be after this one. We will take a break on Persona 3 and work on Stellar Blade next. So thank you for watching, enjoy the video, let's get started. So here we are with this guy. Let's see what he says here.
What is it? Listen.
This guy's quite an eater.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, jeez.
I don't know.
This is a tough one. Cafe. That's interesting. It's been a while since I was doing the cafe thing, so I gotta think here. This is a tough one. I might have to guess on this one, honestly. Let's try this one. Oh, we got lucky there.
Yeah.
How would I even know that? Let me guess red. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's easy.
Well done. I don't know.
Okay, so now we have to... I gotta figure out what I can get him. Where would I find something like that? Oh, I guess I had something. Might as well.
We go to the same school, right? One look at your uniform's all I need to know.
Huh.
I'm kind of embarrassed to ask you this right off the bat, but
Wonder what it is.
would you mind not standing so close to me? You're too thin and too cool. If people start thinking we're best friends or something, I'm gonna end up as the uncool one.
That's a little harsh.
I thought your voice sounded familiar. You know what I'm here for. Now hand it over.
Whoa! Not you!
He sounds like Batman.
Help! Emergency! Hey, you! Call the fire truck. I mean the,
Police.
Yes! Right! Good thinking.
Oh dear.
Scene, all right? People are looking at me funny. I've got some business to take care of now, but you're no Zombie Mitsuko, aren't you? I did my homework, see? You know I'm not letting you off that easy, right? I suggest you reconsider things.
That was horrifying. My poor heart. I think it dropped into my coin purse for a minute there. My name is Nozomi Suemitsu. By the way, may I just say that you have a wonderfully big heart for someone so slim?
Okay, that's interesting here.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Moon Arcana.
He's the moon? Interesting. Definitely quite a guy, I'll say.
Whew, all that drama made me hungry. My stomach is definitely not amused. You want to tag along, friend? Shall I treat you to the finest dining? If so, you've come to the right place. For I am the king, the Gourmet King.
Oh, jeez.
That's right, Gourmet King 2009. Or was it 2010? Whatever. And as the king, I know all the kingliest places for it. My tummy! It's in horrible pain! I think it's an emergency! Sorry, but I'll treat you another time.
Well, that's what you get for eating a thing that you said was awful. That was definitely unique, to say the least. Alright, let's see what here. We got the evening. Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's you. Look.
Oh, let's do a study group with them.
Yo.
Look. In that case,
Please do.
I was hoping to go for another run after dehydrating.
I believe you've done enough physical activity for one day. Any more and you'll hurt yourself.
Fine. So, were there any subjects you needed help with?
Since we're not familiar with it, let's say Kanjin.
The most basic method is writing them over and over again. But I get that's a tough way to stay motivated. That's why I reward myself with workout reps based on the number of new kanji I've learned. The more you study, the stronger
Kanji.
you'll get. Pretty motivating, huh? In any case, I advise having a good workout ready to treat yourself with after a study session. It all comes down to making it a regular habit. Just a little each day really adds up.
I wasn't going to say anything, but Akihiko, working out isn't normally a reward for most people. On top of that, what good does it do to preach about long-term habits mere days before the exam?
She's got a point.
I guess you have a point. In that case, how would you recommend cramming for it?
It's not my usual style, but I would focus on memorizing material that is likely to be tested. If you give it your all, it shouldn't be too difficult. Easier than facing the enemy wholly unprepared, at least.
Wow.
Well, we can talk all night, but doing is where the magic happens. Here, let me give you some practice problems.
Here we go. There we go. Some knowledge. Getting there.
You catch on quick. You immediately took what you learned and put it into practice. All you need now is some strength training and you'll be unstoppable. Once the exams are over, why don't we dive into Tartarus for a bit and get some workouts in?
You never change. I'll need to continue keeping an eye on you to make sure you don't overdo it.
The more you study and the more you train, the better results you'll get. I look forward to seeing what you'll accomplish from here on. Let's call it here for today. I want to get some stretches in before heading to bed.
Let's get on with today's lesson.
There we go. This guy always talks about weird things. It's really weird. And he still has no eyes. Where are we ever going to see his eyes? Kabbalah. Damn. There's magic again.
Okay then.
Oh shit. I think it was Kabbalah. I think it's Kabbalah for sure. I'm for certain it's because he talked more on that one, honestly. We're gonna do that. Oh, thank God. Alright, let's do that real quick. Hey, we're popular now. Nice. We're so popular. You know what? I think what we're gonna do is get to the gates. I love the map shortcuts. They really come in handy about things when it comes to traveling. Go check out the mall here. I think we're gonna do a little more bonding time with Nozomi.
Listen.
Let's do it. Ramen? Oh, burger.
You have a pretty good appetite. You even kept up with me. How do you stay so thin, though? Looks really hard deceiving, aren't they? But that means there are people out there who secretly want to take my title as Gourmet King. Maybe. Actually, remember that puny middle-aged guy from the other day? I bet he was an assassin! There's nothing I can do about it right now, but I'll show them soon enough. Just you wait. In light of your recent achievements and your courageous appetite, I hereby appoint you to the Gourmet King's Royal Guard. No, maybe that's too much of a burden for you to bear.
Little eccentric, if you ask me. Wow, we didn't even have to do any dialogue there. That's interesting.
By the way, you're a second year, right? So you're 1 year below me. It kind of feels like I have a younger brother.
He's a third year?
Well, would you want to be my younger brother?
Sure, why not?
You do sort of look like him. No, that's impossible. Whew, I knew this would happen. I always get hungry if I think about the past too hard. And I just filled up on that beef bowl, too. Better stay true to form and keep eating, huh? Here's to a healthy appetite courtesy of remembering the past. The old memory rewind. All right, now in reverse. Let's moonwalk.
Please do it. Oh my god, he actually did it. He did the Michael Jackson.
You're my royal guard. You have to join me. Now do as I do.
Oh god.
Moonwalk into Umiushi.
I'm kind of glad they didn't show that. I would have lost it. Moonwalk. Which is ironic since he's the Moon Arcana. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, welcome back.
Damn, I guess Junpei's still not in a good mood. Oh, nice.
Sorry.
Okay, before we do the study session with them, because that's a thing I want to do for sure, because if given a chance, because it'll help get our knowledge up. But I want to go see Elizabeth real quick and give her this star. Here you go.
Marvelous.
Oh, nice.
Looking
Twilight
forward to
Fragments.
Are you accepting a request? Let's hear the results. Very well then.
Oh, we got Jack's gloves.
Are you accepting a request? Very well.
Let's do this real quick. Definitely putting those on because they give Akihiko a boost. Now that it's taken care of, we're gonna go back to the dorms and then do some study time. Some study time with Yukari and Fuka. Oof. Little.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Let's do that studying.
Okay, your notes look so trendy. I kinda wasn't expecting that.
Trendy.
Oh no, these are Natsuki-chan's notes. She let me borrow them since I was out trapped in Tartarus. She sure is. That said, there's actually quite a bit missing from these notes.
Oh, you're right. This part just has the equation and no answer, and this page is full of doodles. And this part, is that a drool stain?
Oh boy.
Hey, it may not be the best study material, but it's the thought that counts, right?
I've been trying to think of a way to return the favor.
Complete her notes?
Complete her notes. You mean like fill in all the parts she's missing?
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. But it's going to be a lot of material. I wonder if I can finish it all.
Oof.
Then we'll help you out. It'll be a good review for us, too.
There we go.
Thanks, you two.
Here, let me see those notes.
Oh. Yeah.
Both her and Yukari are really good friends, honestly. I can really see that, especially with our character involved. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Doing that kind of would help you remember stuff better and review for a test like that. Will we rank up? Not yet.
All done. It looks wonderful.
Natsuki-chan's in for a real surprise when she sees this.
Oh. Hope she likes it.
I'm sure she will. I couldn't have done it without your help. Thanks, you two.
Well, it certainly helped us study too, right?
Damn right.
I'll make sure to give Natsuki-chan the notes back tomorrow. Good night.
Hey,
Uh-oh. Yep. Okay. Alright, Junpei's kind of getting on my nerves a little bit.
Fine, Sengoku.
Sengoku. Jesus. Really rude. You can tell he's really enthusiastic about the samurai stuff, given that he's a samurai fanatic.
And so,
I'm gonna guess it might be the rifle, though. That's the only thing. No, it's katana, because they wanted to have. It has to be the katana.
yes, exactly.
He's really, really trying to get to the samurai stuff. I'm not surprised their charm is up more faster than anyone. Usually, the charm and kindness personalities are usually always the ones that don't take too long. Interesting. Definitely want to do another social link. Fortunately, we won't have a lot of people available right now. You know what? I think what we're gonna do, I think we're gonna finally do it, is finish the old couple. Of course. We might have to put that on hold for now. Until we get a stronger hippopotamus. Let's try Nagi. Not Nagi. Maiko. Uh-oh.
I can't take it anymore. Mom and Dad just keep fighting. I begged them to stop fighting so much, but they told me to leave them alone.
Okay, his parents are starting to piss me off. Yep, they are.
I made up my mind. I have to run away from home.
Oh, this is gonna be a hard one to say to her. Let's calm down.
Okay. Sorry, I don't want to be a brat. But I made up my mind, and I'm gonna run away. I better start packing soon. Hey, what should I bring if I'm running away from home? I need lots of snacks, right? And my insurance card?
It'll take more than that.
What? That's not enough? Okay, what else? Maybe my PJs and my toothbrush? Is there more? Either way, I'm gonna give it a try. Don't worry, I'll be just fine, okay? I'm gonna miss playing with you, When I run away, Mom and Dad will have to work together to find me.
Uh-oh.
This is gonna be great. I gotta make sure I'm ready to go.
Oh boy. I don't think this is really a good idea.
And that's the summary of what happened on the night of the 7th. These shadows seem to be quite a bit more formidable than the ordinary ones.
I see. So our enemies are growing stronger as well.
Well, it's not all bad news. In fact, I called today's meeting because...
Hold on. Before we go on, I'd like to ask Kirijo-senpai something.
Oh?
I know I'm not the only one thinking this. So much has been happening lately. I feel like I've just been getting dragged along without really understanding anything. But now, I want answers. So I'm gonna ask you straight out. You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, Senpai? You're always acting like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour or Tartarus. But they're connected to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
Oh, damn.
What accident?
Yukari-chan? There was an explosion near our school and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yes.
Luckily, no students were injured. But something is off here. At the time of the incident, there were several unexplained absences. Seems like more than just a coincidence to me.
What do you mean?
Well, I dug up some old school records and found something interesting. Those students weren't just absent. They all suddenly collapsed and had to be sent to the hospital. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Remember those girls who bullied Fuka? They had to be hospitalized too. I want an explanation. What really happened on the day of that accident? The Kirijo group built our school, so you have to know something. Tell me the truth.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, it just never seemed relevant. But...
It's okay. It's not your fault.
all right, I'll tell you everything. Shadows have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates they can even affect time and space. We think of them as our enemies, but what if we could somehow use them to our advantage? They could be a source of unimaginable power, couldn't they?
What?
14 years ago, one man pursued that very line of thinking. He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo, my grandfather.
Uh-oh.
My grandfather was obsessed with the shadows. He wanted to harness their power to create something extraordinary.
Create something extraordinary?
To that end, he assembled a research team and had them amass a number of shadows.
He was collecting them? Damn, that's freaking crazy.
But 10 years ago, during the final stages of the project, there was an accident, and the experiment failed. They lost control of the Shadow's power, altering the nature of the entire world.
You can't mean...
Yes, Tartarus and the Dark Hour.
Oh, yep. Yep, I remember that story. From the original.
According to the records, the accumulated mass of shadows split into several large ones that later dispersed. These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
Maybe that's why it's difficult to predict where they'll appear.
Wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus? Don't tell me. Is it because that's where they conducted the experiment?
Yes.
Then those students who were hospitalized.
It's just as you fear. It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo group had influence there. They could essentially do as they pleased. Port Island must have been the perfect location for them. So yes, as you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekkokan High School.
Just what are you trying to say here? So that's the whole purpose behind S.E.E.S? We were dragged into all this just to clean up their mess? You lied to us? And you knew too, didn't you, Sanada-senpai? You've both just been using us! Or do you not care as long as you're the one who gets to do the fighting?
I never said anything like that. I have my reasons.
Think what you'd like, but it was my decision not to share the information. I'm sorry. It was never my intent to deceive you. Convincing you to join S.E.E.S was my highest priority. I know it may not be fair, but shadows can only be defeated by persona users. We are the only ones who can fight.
That's hardly the point!
I never had a choice either. It didn't matter if I wanted this power or not.
Mitsuru, that's enough.
Takeba-kun, it's only those in the past who are to blame. And they lost their lives as a result of what they did. We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
But that's...
It's been 10 years since the incident in question. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned. But now that they're here, we have the chance to find and destroy them. Do you realize what that means? What if I told you that the 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
You're saying if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
Exactly. That's what I was going to tell you earlier. See? It's good news, isn't it?
Can that really be true?
There's evidence to support it. And this is where our true battle begins.
Our true battle.
Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people. The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to wait for them to strike first.
Right.
And there are still many mysteries surrounding Tartarus. For instance, why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answers must be out there somewhere.
Six of them remain. Yep. Wrong way. Let's get out of here for a bit. A little too gloom for me, honestly. Let's go check out some other stuff. Oh, Tanaka's back, so I guess while we got a chance, let's go see him. See what he says.
Today, I'll tell you a funny story. These days, even a grade schooler knows how to buy stocks online. How about you? Interested in stock trading? That's the spirit. If you keep all your money in the bank, your modest gains will be offset by outrageous fees. Don't let the fear of bankruptcy dissuade you. It pays to be aggressive in the management of your assets. My company just went public on the stock exchange. Since our sales were skyrocketing, we decided to sell shares. And guess what? The number of shareholders skyrocketed too. And now listen, this is the funny part. The majority of our shareholders are also our customers. They keep buying more of our products, so of course the stock will rise. Isn't
Scumbag.
that hysterical? You should learn to
Scumbag.
appreciate the irony. I'm thinking of offering you a job, so you should come up with some stories of your own.
He definitely deserves the title of the Devil Arcana, that's for sure.
Have you been keeping your promise? You didn't tell anyone, did you? If you go back on your word, I'll find out where you live and ring the doorbell every night.
Jeez. Okay. Guy's got issues. Now it's Sunday. Gotta spend some time with Maya. Oh.
Lounging about as usual, huh?
Hugh, what do you want? If you're gonna ask me to go back, the answer's still no.
That's not why I'm here. I was just making sure you were still around.
That's so.
We've known each other a long time. It's been almost 14 years since we met at the orphanage. You, me, Miki. We used to run around here until the sun went down. Back then, it seemed like we had all the time in the world.
You haven't changed one bit. If you want to get all sappy, go do it with your other pals.
What was that?
Uh-oh.
It's rare for you to think about the past. Usually, you just charge ahead like a damn fool. You've never been good at hiding shit.
Damn.
Everyone thinks about the past. Even me. Anyway. We finally know how to get rid of Tartarus in the dark hour.
No shit?
Yeah. The thing is, all I've cared about until now is getting stronger. Everything else came second. But yesterday, someone made me question my reason for fighting.
Your reason for fighting? Huh. It's different for everyone. But if you don't have a good one, you can always quit. That's what I did.
I'm not like you. Man, I can't believe I'm the one getting lectured here.
That's bros right there.
See you around.
Best friends? More like best bros.
You really haven't changed at all.
Kind of like his jacket. It looks really neat.
Yes?
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Senpai, this is unusual. Please, come in.
So not only do you excel at providing support during battle, you are also quite skilled at gathering information.
Oh, I'm sorry for doing that without permission.
Don't worry, you're not in trouble. But I do have an important favor to ask of you. I want you to find out as much as you can about that incident 10 years ago.
Oh, well, very little of that was made public.
I know. That's why I want you to access the Kiricho Group's database.
Damn.
You mean hack into their system? Is that allowed?
I'll give you my ID and password. Then you won't be held accountable. But I need to know the truth. In detail.
Senpai.
Of course, I'll understand if you refuse.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Are you sure? I appreciate it. Yamagishi, aren't you resentful? Regardless of my good intentions, I did drag you into this without fully explaining. I'm sure you must have at least a few complaints.
Not really. Did you know my entire family is made up of doctors? My parents are the one exception. It gives them a bit of an inferiority complex. That's why they're so hard on me. I don't like being at home. But here, I'm able to do something no one else can. I have a purpose. So no, I don't have any complaints.
Damn parents like
You're
that.
right. We can't do this without you. No one could take your place.
Oh,
Thank you. I'll see you later.
So,
Tartarus and the Dark Hour are on the way out, huh? No, that's a good thing. That's what we've been fighting for. So then, why? Damn it! Why am I so pissed?
Gotta take a chill pill, man.
Gosh, it's hot. Even for July.
Wow, can't believe we're already third years. Guess this will be the last time we'll wear these uniforms and hang
Hey,
out
it's
after
Makoto. It's Makoto's voice actor.
Who cares? I just want to get into college and start having fun already.
Mm-hmm. I guess so.
I get it. My problem is me. I'm going on like fighting was my duty and all. Actually, it's just all I'm good at. Because without that, I'm nothing. So much for being a hero. I can't fight worth the shit anyway. Not compared to him, at least.
Oh boy.
Damn it! Nothing I do is good enough.
Poor Junpei.
Why am I only ever right about the worst things? Am I stupid for trusting in something so blindly? Dad, I got this letter from you last spring. I must have read it 1,000 times since then.
To my family, 10 years into the future.
Yuri.
I'll bring this letter to the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge. It will be stored in a time capsule and sent to you in 10 years' time. Yukari, you may be small now, but in 10 years, you'll be 16. Be in high school. I know you've been sad because I have to work so late, but you always manage to greet me with a smile. I'm really proud of myself. Kirijo-san appointed me head researcher. I'll be starting on a big project soon. It feels good to receive so much recognition for my work, but I swear to you, nothing is more important to me than you and your mother.
Oh shit. Her dad must have been among them.
I wonder, are you enjoying life? Do you have high hopes for the future? Do you still look towards tomorrow with excitement and wonder, like you do now? No matter what happens in the next 10 years, I hope you're happy, and I hope this letter brings a smile to both you and your mother's faces. Eiichiro Takeba, March 6th, 2000.
No matter what happens, huh? All I can do is believe. I won't turn my back. I won't be like Mom. Not ever.
Sounds like, yeah, I forgot she has a strained relationship with her mother. Do I have a hermit? I think we should be fine, honestly. Oh shit. Shutting down. Uh-oh. No way. Let's see what our rank is. We have one more rank, and then we have the final 10th rank. Definitely interesting. Maya is definitely an interesting character. I wonder who she is.
Oh.
What she's doing. I know where I'm gonna go here. We're gonna go to that restaurant that gives us some brain power. Brain power! Just gonna boost this up. Damn, still not there yet. Oh, I think we're gonna pay a visit of the little guy here.
It's good to see you again.
Pharos again.
How long has it been since we first met? Time passes so quickly. So tell me, how's life as a Persona user? That's good to hear. I remembered something else about the coming of the end. It all stems from something that took place many years ago. 10 years ago, if I remember correctly.
I knew it.
Oh, didn't your parents pass away about 10 years ago? A persona is like a mirror, which means a persona user can never escape their true self. But no matter what, I won't leave you. Because we're friends, right?
A little creeped out though, dude. It's weird that he is the Death Arcana, which I'm not surprised on.
Good night.
And he's gone. Hear people talking.
Wow.
We have exams starting tomorrow, and they're cumulative. It's so hard to remember everything.
You know what?
What if I fail again? I really wish the school would stop posting our names with our scores. Right? It's embarrassing if we're near the bottom of the list. Smart people like Kirijo-senpai wouldn't get it, though. The first spell is wrong. Yeah, that's one weird thing about Japan schools. They always post everyone's scores and then rank systems, which I think is really...
Attention, please.
I think it's wrong. Then reach... We're gonna stay awake. I guess she's one of those peppy type teachers. The way she looks. It's like a miniature sun. Let's rank us up. Nope. Yeah, knowledge is the most pain in the ass to get up the highest, I tell ya. And with that, I think this is where we're going to stop here for today, people. Thank you for watching our Persona 3 Reload walkthrough with finding out the truth about Tartarus and the Dark Hour, and getting some social links and stats up, and getting ready for the exams for Tuesday of the 14th. So we'll try to pick up those later when I can. Thank you for watching. You guys stay safe. Stay safe out there, and also have a good day or night depending on your location. I'll see you later.